Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. We are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. How's everybody doing today? How are you all doing today? It's pretty damn hot here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Um, it's going to be hotter tomorrow and Wednesday. But fortunately, because Don and I live in Redwood City, which has some of the best climate in the world, even when it's like 100 or 110 degrees elsewhere, it's only going to be about 92 degrees to maybe to 95 at the most. So it's not going to be as bad. And, it was nearing 90 degrees when I left the house, but I'm over by the water now, so it's a lot cooler. I feel the breeze, and this is awesome. Hey, by repair guy, support Eli. How you doing, bro? Welcome to the show. Great to see you here. Raleigh. Unfortunately, I thought that people were gonna ice me out like they said they were gonna do, and they simply haven't. So that means we have to continue to defend ourselves against this garbage nonsense, right? And that's all we're gonna keep doing. And we're gonna talk about some stuff here today. We're gonna do it respectfully, maturely, and professionally, as we always do. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about everything. And we're going to see how these people handle it, because they said, okay, we're not going to restream you anymore. We're not going to rebroadcast you anymore. We're going to ice you out, but you haven't iced me out because you keep talking about me. And I'm not even talking about James. You see, let's start off episode number 754 by reading the title here, okay? The title of this stream is I'll stop when you all truly ice me out, not just James Legion. One more time. I'll stop when you all truly ice me out, not just James Legion. I'm not falling for this garbage. I'm not falling for this garbage. It's garbage. And so I'm going to just wait. I'm going to wait. Let me show you guys. Slight breeze. It's actually pretty nice and cool here. Like it feels like 273. Sorry, it feels like it's 72 or 73 degrees because I'm right by the water. Like this is like a nice breeze. When you're right off the water, even though it may be like close to 90, more inland, it feels a lot cooler. This is wonderful. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful day. I can't complain. I cannot complain at all. I'm here supporting until they stop. Does that mean you're going to stop supporting once they stop? I'm kidding, dude. That's what it sounded like, but hey, Richard T, how you doing? Blues Girl, you've been unblocked. The other, what was it? I think there's like another Richard. You've been unblocked. The rogue mod was removed, and so there was a rogue mod, and there's a rogue mod, and we took care of that. Blues Girl, I didn't block you. It was the rogue mod. And same with the other. If you were blocked and I didn't personally block you on a stream, if you were blocked unknowingly and it wasn't mentioned on a stream that I did it or another one of my mods did it, come back. You're unblocked now. And if anyone else is blocked, email me at Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com and send me your channel link and I'll unblock you. So we have a lot to talk about, and we've got about, I'd say, a little less than an hour and a half to do it. I'm going to do the full trail today. I'm going to do the full 3.5 miles. So this show is going to be about an hour and a half. But we're already, 5 minutes into it. So we got another hour and 25 minutes or so. So, once again, welcome to episode number 754 of Walking with Purpose live from the San Francisco Bay Trail here in beautiful, sunny, gorgeous Redwood City, California. Climate best by government test. That's what the sign says downtown. It's true. One of the best microclimates to live in on the planet. And I love where I live. And I'm just a happy person. I'm a happy person because I choose to be happy. And, you know, one of the main reasons why I do what I do out here is because I just want to help people reach and sustain happiness. You know, that's pretty much it. All right. But I got a bunch of things to talk about here today. You know, Jamie from the Legion, I firmly believe that he's had enough and he really truly wants to move on. I believe it. I believe he truly wants to move on. And, you know, he's made a few posts about me, but he hasn't done any videos or live stream simulcast or anything like that. He hasn't done anything like that to my knowledge, right? But I can't say the same thing for other people that are closely associated with him. And that's where the problem lies. And that's why my title of this stream is I'll stop when all of you truly ice me out. That includes people working very closely with you, Jamie. That includes you, Drama 2. And that includes you as well on The Hunt. You are the two women that work the closest with Jamie. Now, you guys talked about me. You guys have talked about me in community postings. You've talked about me on live streams recently. And that gives me the right to respond. I'm going to respond and I'm going to share what I feel is going on. Hey, Lucy, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Yeah, hey, Lucy. You know, it's funny. Did you hear the latest conspiracy theory? These people think that you're Tiffany and you're here on a stock account to continue trolling me, and then your man Jeff is bankrolling you to send me lots of money. Can you believe that crap? It's funny to me. It's funny to me that because you folks used to support Jamie and you no longer support him and you want to support me or other people, like, it makes him mad. You know, how many supporters have you stolen from me, James, or how many people have you leveraged from me and destroyed my reputation while doing it with your fake instigated drama? So yeah, did you hear that, Lucy? What? Shaking my head. Falling into the same thing every day, Eli. Are you coming at me, no sir? Are you calling me out? Are you disappointed with me, no sir? Shaking my head. Are you saying that to me? They stole more money from you. You were a victim identity. Never trolled this channel. Just leave the drama be, broski. Let me talk what I want to say. Let me say what I got to say. If you guys don't want to fucking hear it, leave. I'm sick of this crap. This is my channel. I'll talk about what I want to talk about. If I want to address this, I'm going to address it. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. Leave right now. I'm sick of you people thinking that you own my house and you want to come in here into my fucking house and try to run my house. It's my house. If you don't like it, you know what to do. GTFOH. You hear me? Okay, then I'm going to get rid of you, dude. Yeah, it's probably James pretending to be Pork Chop or pretending to be ODN. You trolling me, James? Why would anyone think I'm Tiffany? Well, there was a video. I thought it was Jamie that put it out, but people are telling me it was Silicone, because Silicone Jo, the new sponsor of the Legion people coming at me. Pablo, there's a guy named Black Pablo who, does reaction videos and finds out about trolling stuff, right? He said the type of design work within that video was more in alignment with nothing but Silicone, aka Jo. And even if it was Silicone's doing it on behalf of the Legion and helping them continue to try to come at me. So the bottom line is, whether it's you, Jamie, or Silicone creating these sock account videos, I mean, it all leads back to you, James. See, here's the thing, James. You are, any which way you look at it, you are the face of the Legion. Remember what I'm saying right now, James. You are the face of the Legion. But I will say this, James, you're not the brains of the Legion. We're going to get to that in a bit. You are the face of the Legion, James, but you are not the brains of the Legion. We're going to get to that in a little bit. Because today, I'm just going to go all out. I'm putting it out there because I'm tired of this garbage. There's so much happened today. I've had very little sleep, but that's okay. I've got the energy to do this, and I'm going to fight through it. I'm going to get it all out because I want this to be done with so we can move on to real content. Because these people are saying, oh, yeah, we're trying to starve Eli out, but he's antagonizing us. You antagonized me for 6 fucking years, motherfucker. You did. And I'm not antagonizing you. You guys are still doing underhanded shit behind my back. We're trying to do behind my back or through other people. You haven't changed one bit. You're just doing it in different ways. So until all of you, cold turkey, stop doing all this stuff and you ice me, all of you have to ice me out. You, James, you, Silicone, you, Drama 2, you on the hunt. Every one of them has to stop, James. Because they're all, listen, whether they consider themselves to be Legion or not, they're a part of your network. You all play in the same playground, James. Whether you're Legion, whether you're all Legion or not, you all play in the same playground. Until you all stop, there's no icing out. There's no icing out. And here's the thing. Even if you guys ice me out, the Coach Eli haters will always watch my content. And if I'm the only place for them to watch it, they'll watch it here. And you won't be able to stand the fact that I'm getting more real viewers than you, even though they can't chat, right? He doesn't have any other content than you. Everything else he does is boring. Bro, I've been the same person since I got here. I know I'm new, but super chatted a couple streams ago. Then super chat me again, so I know you're real. Wow, we just got a $10 super chat. I can barely see it on the screen. Failed, abusive, angry Asian with a $10 super chat. Lycan is a weirdo. No, sir. Send me a super chat right now. If you're real, send me a super chat or I'll ban you. And you know what? If the people on the other side want to get mad at me holding you accountable in that way, that's my choice. Send me a super chat or I ban you. And it has to be at least $4.99, $5. None of this dollar garbage. I cannot even see the screen here. It's so freaking... Man, this is just hard to see. This sun is just nasty. I can't even see the screen. Give me a second, folks. It is so dim. Don't you vet your moderators, Eli? They block people that shouldn't be blocked. And they have to. Well, we're gonna ban you because you're trolling. Thank you, angry. That's Angry Asian for the $10 super chat. I don't have to send Eli an email. Granny's watching, has my back, or have my back, or has my back. Yeah, cool. Bye, troll. Yep. Yep. It's better pay. So y'all better pay Eli what you owe him. I'm having a hard time seeing the screen. Man, it's just because the sun is so bright and it's right in my face. And the iPhone is dimmed. I'm thinking if I get to this other side here, I'll be able to see it a little bit better. Let me come over here where it's a little bit. All right, there we go. Why is on the Hunt channel so obsessed with GLM? It's just her content. We're her content. We'll talk about her in a little bit, even though she says she's going to sue me if I talk about her. Ma'am, you have nothing to sue me on, and you can't keep threatening to sue people for sharing an opinion, especially about things that have nothing to do with you. Yeah, so James is sitting here trolling today. Can you guys get rid of the trolls, please? Yeah, James is really triggered today. He is. How's Dawn feeling today? Yeah, she's feeling much better today. Y'all better pay Eli what you owe him. Be better. Have Eli's money. Oh, yes, you did. A plan. Oh, no, you didn't. Amber's channel. You guys are pathetic losers. I wouldn't tell that tea lady what she can't do. She will probably do it just because I don't give a shit what she does. Stop it, Richard T. Okay? You can't keep coming out here and threatening to sue people when they've done nothing wrong. Just to try to silence them and see, here's the thing. These people, like, they want to talk about us, but if we respond to what they're saying and tell them that they're wrong about what they're saying and correct them, they threaten to sue us because we're standing up for what they're doing. That's BS. I mean, you got to be fucking kidding me here. You sue me for breathing the fresh air. Sue me for walking. Sue me for taking a dump or a leak. It's ridiculous, and everybody knows it. Everyone supporting people like that know it. Sorry, T, you talk about Eli. We can talk about you. Got it. I'm having a hard time seeing the screen today, folks. So let's continue here, okay? So here's the thing, James. You're the face of the Legion, but you're not the brains of the Legion. Let me tell you who the brains of the Legion is. It's Drama 2. Drama 2, you are the brains of the Legion. Believe it or not, I'm actually paying you a compliment, even though I shouldn't, because of, your part in all this. Because it has affected me monetarily and in other ways. And I'm not here to attack you, ma'am. I'm not here to attack you on the Hunt channel. I'm not even attacking you, James. All I'm doing is calling it as it is. That's all. So let me make this clear. I'm doing a reaction video to stuff that you folks continue to do. I'm sharing my thoughts about it, right? I'm sharing my opinions on it. They're strong opinions, but I'm not coming out here and accusing you of anything. So don't threaten to sue me over my opinions. Especially when all of you create content on me all day, every day. On the Hunt channel, you've got like 30 pieces of content on me on your channel. Your community postings are all about me. They're all about me, and they're very vile, right? Yet you want to sue me for standing up for myself against what you're doing? Let me first of all, I'm going to get back to drama 2 in a second, because drama 2, you're going to want to hear this. It's not a bad thing, actually. And no, let me make it clear, ODN and anyone else, I am not a part of the Legion. I've never been a part of the Legion. I want nothing to do with the Legion, but if they continue doing these things, I've got to call it out to protect myself, Don, and our audience. That's the bottom line. So first of all, I got up early this morning, and I was just surfing around YouTube, looking at what's going on, looking to see if every one of the people involved with the Legion, whether they consider themselves to be Legion or not, complied with Jamie's request to ice me out, because that's what they said, right? And everyone wasn't talking about me except for on the Hunt channel. On the Hunt channel, continue to amp it up, right? And then she keeps saying, well, I'm not Legion. I do whatever I want to do. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, so here's the thing on the Hunt channel. You're like very close best buddies with the manager of the Legion, Drama 2. Drama 2 is very close with James, and she's been running the Legion for the last 3.5 years. More on that in a second, okay? So in essence, Jamie asks, hey, let's all ice Eli out. It's time to move on. Drama 2 listens. You're close friends with Drama 2. And by you not complying, you're disrespecting Drama 2 and James. But you don't give a shit, right? But they're not holding you accountable, right? Which is why I'm talking about it, because you see on the Hunt channel, if this was all real, then Jamie and Drama 2 would hold you accountable to the same standard that they're putting out there, right? But they're not doing that, right? So, because on the Hunt channel put out more videos on me, I filed 2 copyright strikes on her in the middle of the night. And I knew exactly how she was going to react to it. Give me a second here. This is definitely coaching. How to handle idiots 101. It is, absolutely. Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing the chat, folks, so forgive me. Let's keep going. So I filed 2 copyright strikes on the Hunt channel. Now, before I tell you why I did it on the Hunt, let me make it very clear to you. Before you threaten to report me to YouTube for misuse of copyright, the copyright system, let me tell you this. All YouTube cares about, and anyone any platform you file a DMCA takedown on, all they care about is that you file a valid and legal request. That's all that matters. Nothing less, nothing more. If you try to spin this way out of context, I'll call you out again next time. It doesn't matter. I'll join a panel and cam up. He had me mistaken for someone else because he's so paranoid. Who is that? I can't even see. Oh, gosh, this is so hard to see. If he's In the Legion, he's the best Legion member ever. No, the brightness automatically dims, bro. When the phone, it's a hot day. That's why I can't see it. The brightness is up, dude, but the brightness will dim. I don't have dark mode on. But see, the chat is in dark, so it's not the fact. It's just so bright, and the phone is dim. This is no sir, originally crazy from Dennis Stream. Okay. So let's continue, okay? Let's continue. So I can file a DMCA copyright for any reason as long as it's valid and legal. And my DMCA takedown on your 2 videos on the Hunt channel were very valid and legal because you didn't do any commentary within the videos. And you putting commentary in the description section does not count. You have to transform the actual content, ma'am, and you did not. And I have copies of everything. I've downloaded your entire channel, ma'am. And I've screenshotted everything just like you have. Now, I don't plan on doing anything with it, but if I need to defend myself, ma'am, I've already got everything. And I've got everything that you've said and done about me, and I don't care to do anything, ma'am. Just leave me the hell alone. Okay? You want to ice me out, really? Remove all that content. But let me just tell you, I filed those copyright takedowns that were valid and legal because I wanted to see your reaction. And I knew exactly how you're going to react on the Hunt. You were going to threaten to sue me. And what did you do on the Hunt? What did you do? Literally, less than 30 minutes after the DMCA went through, and you got 2 copyright strikes. You posted, back to court we go, back to court we go, back to court we go, right? I'm like, no, we don't go back to court. There's nothing to go to court for. Because, first of all, you violated my copyright. And you can't sue me for using my content. And I haven't slandered you. And I haven't done anything wrong to you. There's nothing to sue me for. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Zip. You can't sue me for my opinions on Gabby Petito or Brian Laundrie or anything else. If you don't like my opinion, so be it. Change the channel. Do 1 or 2 reaction videos and move on. But you've made me your entire channel, man. Most of your channel. You've made it about me. And same with James. And same with other people. Right? So you reacted exactly like I thought you would. And guess what? Once you put your posting up, ma'am, back to court we go, right? I screenshot it, and then I went and retracted both copyrights. I retracted both copyrights. That was exactly what I was going to do. Well within my rights, ma'am. I can file a copyright anytime as long as it's valid and legal, and it was. You have my name, you have my address, you have my phone number, you have my email, you have everything. It was a legal takedown. Now, you could have filed a counter notification. You probably would have. I don't care. I never planned on keeping those strikes on your channel. I wanted to see your reaction because I can also retract the copyright anytime after YouTube takes it down. 1 second later or 1 year later, I can retract the copyright. It's my right to do that. So, if you're thinking about reporting me for playing the YouTube copyright system, go right ahead. It's not going to do a damn thing. You're wasting your time because I did it all legitimately. I retracted it about 5 to 10 minutes after it went down because I got my answer. All I wanted to do, man, was get my answer. Because see, ma'am, the way that you fight your battles, that are not even battles you're winning. It's not even about winning or losing. The way that you try to get ahead is by trying to threaten people with lawsuits. And that's really not the best way to live life. it's disgusting that she collects. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. That's not her only obsession? Okay. Why is Amber messing with you? Because the other side has her sucked in. That's why. And it's the same thing with Patty. I think Patty and Amber are both knee deep into the Legion stuff. They're so deep into it now that they can't get out. If they get out, they're gonna get hammered. You see, if Patty and Amber try to leave the Legion now, they're gonna get blasted by James. They're gonna get blasted by Drama 2. They're gonna get blasted by On the Hunt, Brutal Honest, and the rest of them, Siren Jag, all those people. That's what they do. So it is what it is. We all know this isn't real. We all know it isn't real, right? So, and I responded to you on the Hunt channel, and I said, look, you said, back to court we go. I said, nope, we're not going to court. Because first of all, you violated my copyright and you didn't do any commentary. But second of all, I retracted the copyrights. Because I pretty much got what I wanted. I wanted to see your reaction. Because your reaction is the same thing every time. You see, here's the thing, man. When you have a difference of opinion, when someone doesn't agree with, when someone calls you out on your BS, you don't like it. So you threaten to sue them because they just responded to you and called you out on something that was garbage. That's ridiculous. It is. It is. Right? But anyway, I retracted the copyright strikes. It shows the kind of person I am. And I suggest that you delete all my content off your channel, all the community posts, and move on. Because if you agree, I believe you were one that agreed to ice me out. How would you be icing me out, ma'am, if you have a shit ton of content of mine on your channel and you're still talking about me every day, all day? You're never going to ice me out. You're not icing me out. And same thing, listen, Drama 2, here's the thing. I know you're all watching because you're all invested. This is it. This is the showdown, right? And I don't even care about it being the showdown. You shouldn't have, Eli. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm listen, GLM, I'm not concerned. I know I've done nothing wrong at all. Okay? So the bottom line is, it is what it is. I screenshot everything, I download every video. I got everything. So it doesn't matter. I'm not suing anybody. I'm not here to sue people. I'm here to keep it on YouTube and handle it on YouTube like a mature grown-ass adult, right? But if they want to do what they want to do, that's on them. It's on them. But if you're going to come after me for copyright infringement and stuff like that, yeah, whatever, right? Copyright infringement, people suing me for using my content beyond fair use, give me a break, okay? They're probably laughing right now. Probably. You're probably right. TS says, the GLM Tammy said some stuff to me today. I don't even care about anything she says. She's so miserable. That's what makes her feel good, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't even want to share my opinions about her on why I feel she's behaving this way, because she's the kind of woman that would try to threaten to sue us for stating an opinion of her behavior, right? So I'm just not going to do it. I won't. It is what it is. Great to see you here, T. I'm having a hard time seeing the screen here. Yeah, I bet you they're rebroadcasting me right now, even though they say they're not going to restream me anymore. And by the way, Drama 2, I heard you say you're going to go unlisted and talk about some stuff about myself, and I guess, and Don, right? What part of icing me out is inviting your audience publicly to go unlisted, to do an unlisted stream about myself? You see, Drama 2, you're telling me I don't want this to end. You're telling me I'm gaslighting James. Do you know what the meaning of gaslighting is, Drama 2? Okay, the meaning of gaslighting is manipulation to try to lead someone to believe something that isn't really true, to drive them crazy, right? Well, I am not gaslighting you guys. You guys are gaslighting me. The fake instigated drama is gaslighting. I'm calling you guys out on the fake instigated drama, and what I'm saying is real. You also said that I'm slandering James and all this and that, right? I'm not slandering him. I'm speaking the truth. All I'm doing is sharing what's out there, right? Now, do I always get it 100% right? No. Do I sometimes think a soccer account is him and it may not be? No. Yes. Do I make a mistake? Sure. But if it's not him, it's someone close to him or someone doing it on his behalf or one of your behalves or the Legion's behalf. So I'm not gaslighting James. I'm not slandering James. I'm not attacking James. I'm standing up for myself. Now, furthermore, Drama 2, like I mentioned earlier, I mentioned that James is the face of the Legion, but he's not the brains. You, Drama 2, are the brains of the Legion. Now, I'm going to make it very clear. I'm going to pay you some props. I'm not happy with what you've done to me, but I've let it go, and I'm going to let it go. Okay? But I'm going to pay you some props that other people are going to lead to believe because I pay you those props, I'm a part of the Legion. I'm not a part of the Legion. But I got to bring some context to this story here, okay? Give me a second. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just very hard to see the screen today. You're right, Lucy. All day posting crap. What an existence, right? Yeah. Let's continue here. I'll read the chat in a little bit. I'm hoping when I turn this sun is just really nasty today. And it's just dimmed the screen. I'm having a hard time seeing. So, Drama 2, you are the brains of the Legion. Now, you and I were friends, good friends until about 3.5 years ago where you decided to start supporting the Legion. And because of that, like I've mentioned many times this week and many times in the past, because of that, I basically said, hey, I cannot associate with you anymore because you're not going to be working with my enemy. And that's a conflict of interest, and you know it is. You made that choice, not me. You made that choice. If you were my friend, you wouldn't have gone to my enemy's house and befriended him. But you did. And I still didn't get mad. I let it go. I said, you know what? I wish you nothing but the best. But that pissed you off because it kind of seems like to me, ma'am, that you wanted to be friends with both of us and play both sides. I don't play both sides of the fence, ma'am. I choose a side and I stick to it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you enjoy playing both sides. I don't know. But that's not for me. And that's not what my content is based off of. So let me know who's rebroadcasting me right now. Because these fools are full of it. They're full of shit. They're liars. There's no icing out. And if you don't ice out, then we're going to keep going. There's no icing out. You're right back to it. Oh, GLM, Eli, I'm taking you to court. Huh. Okay. I guess I'll see you there, GLM. What are you going to take me to court for? Like earlier on my community wall, I posted, I'm going to sue myself for being too nice of a guy. Somebody is streaming me. Yep. They're going against their own. Yeah. Well, Drama 2 was saying she's going to do an unlisted stream. So she's see, Drama 2, your words don't match your actions. Your words are not congruent with your actions. And all I'm doing is just basically calling it out. I'm like, look, if you guys want to ice me out, then all of you have to stop. Ice me out. That includes you, Drama 2. That includes On the Hunt. That includes Jamie, who's already kind of doing it. You all have to ice me out. And you can't. You can't let go. You're obsessed. You guys are obsessed with streaming on me. I think more so it's you, Drama 2, and On the Hunt. Both of you can't let it go. See, Jamie can let it go. Jamie, listen. I'm not holding you accountable for this, James. This is not your fault. But it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop completely until Drama 2 and On the Hunt stop it. And then from there, we'll work on the other people. But the main people besides you, James, Drama 2, and then On the Hunt. Drama 2, I'll say this. When you joined the Legion 3.5 years ago, if you didn't join them and do what you did, the Legion would have gone out of business. You saved the Legion. Now, call it paying you props. It is what it is. The truth is the truth. Now, I'm not necessarily trying to pay Drama 2 props, but you know what? The truth is the truth, right? Let's speak the truth, right? So at that time, Jamie's business was really, really hurting. And then Drama 2 came in, and boom. From that point on, for the last 3.5 years since that point, Drama 2 is the Legion. She is the brains of the Legion. Jamie's the face. I'm gonna say this to you, Drama 2. If it wasn't for you, Jamie would have been out of business years ago. You alone, with what you do, which I don't agree with most of what you do, Drama 2, because you know a lot of the stuff you do is manipulative. You pin and pit people against each other. You've done that to RJ and myself. I think that's what happened with Patty. I'm just stating my opinion. I don't know that for a fact. But yeah, you were there on Amber's stream. You know, for 30 minutes, you went off on calling me a banner of my best supporter. And then you kept going off on it on your community wall after I proved it didn't happen. Right? And then you tried to jump on the Amber panel. And then you did this hate stream on me the other day, which I let it all go. I'm just saying, you're the brains of the operation. Without you, Jamie would be out of business. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Lucy, if James tells them to stop, they'd stop. You're right about that. Well, I want to believe that. I want to believe that. But do you think, Lucy, that James is stopping, but he's telling them not to stop, but to keep it quiet? So he's not going to stop, but he's gonna have them to quietly keep doing it, and whatever revenue that they make off my content or talking about me or whatever, they're going to share with him. Right, Lucy? Is that the point? It all boils down to them being jealous of your donations. They are pathetic. Well, I mean, that was 1 month, Lucy. I mean, here's the thing, Lucy. In all fairness, that was just 1 month. And I don't expect that to happen again. I mean, look, I got to be fair, even though I don't agree with most of what the other side says. Some people may just be here to donate to me to try to stick it to Jamie. And I don't want people doing that. I want people to donate because they really believe in what Don and I are doing. And they just like who we are. So if that's the case, that's all good. But this is a brand new month. And this is the first day of the brand new month. Right? And we have yet to see what's going to happen. Right, Lucy? I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying we got to see what happens. And, you know, if there are people here that are just donating while I talk about the Legion situation, and when I stop talking about it, you're going to stop donating or being around, then that's okay. I'd rather have you folks let me know now. So that way, that way you don't have to, be around here if you really don't want to be around here for the right reasons. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I'm keeping it real. I hope on the way back I can see the phone better. I don't donate just because of them. Okay, no, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Lucy, are you someone on the soccer account that used to donate to Jamie? Because he made a posting earlier today. I guess they were calling you out, and I don't want to expose you or anything. I know you want to keep your anonymity, but are you someone that used to donate to him? Is that why he's upset? Like, I don't know everybody. I don't know who you really are. I appreciate who you are. I thank you for your support. I really do, and so does Don. But, like, we really want to know what's going on. You know what I mean? Good God, how can you work in this heat? It's not that hot. Look, I'm right by the water, and it's like only like 75 or 80 degrees right now. Because I'm right by the water. Do you understand? It's much cooler by the water. I think he's letting it happen, and so he'll look innocent. Right. Well, you're not innocent, James. You're not. You're not innocent at all. And here's the thing. Like I said, James, the moment your entire group ices me out is the moment I ice you out. I want to ice you out. I'm tired of talking about you. I'm tired of talking about your garbage group. Do your own thing. You can ask Drama 2 and On the Hunt to lay off the Eli content, but you haven't done it. I'll just say I've been around a few creators. Okay. I'm in Pleasanton. It's hot. Well, you're in the Tri-Valley area. It's probably over 100 degrees there. Like over there in Pleasanton, tomorrow it's going to be 110. Do you know it's going to be like close to 110 degrees in Pleasanton and Dublin and then Livermore and all that? But in Redwood City, it's only going to be 92. You know why? Because we're right by the bay. I mean, look, this water is keeping me cool. It is. Yeah. Yeah, well, let me tell you, dude, I think you're a guy, right? If, give me a second here. If it was 110 degrees or over 100 right now, I would have brought some water with me, or I would have maybe postponed the walk. But again, if you look, we're right by the water. This part's dry, but we're right by the bay. This is actually the wetlands that leads to the SF Bay. So that's why, coming to this trail when it's hot, it's great because you get that breeze and you don't really feel it as bad. I mean, it's still warm, don't get me wrong, but it's probably about 78 to 80 degrees on this trail, which is a hell of a difference compared to 100, 105 degrees. Yeah. I feel sorry for Patty. She was such a nice woman, and she let the Legion take advantage of her. I'm going to miss her. Yeah, so am I. No, they got to her. They did. Absolutely, they got to her. They got to her. And I don't think she really wants to be there, and I don't think Amber really wants to be there, but that's just my opinion. But hey, if they're going to be there, let them be. Listen, look, I'm not going to lose sleep over people deciding that they don't want to be here anymore. It is sad because Don and I really liked Patty, and we still do. But Patty's not acting right. Patty's not acting herself. She's acting very, very disgruntled, very aloof. This is not how Patty behaves. Patty is acting very strange, which is leading me to believe that she feels like she's forced into something she doesn't want to be a part of. And maybe it's because she fears the Legion attacking her or something. I don't know. They all fear that Jamie's going to go live and trash them or something. I just don't. And so what? Even if he does, who cares? Who cares, Patty, if you get trashed? Just ignore it. Like, either ignore it or call it out and don't let it get to you. Why are you guys so fearful about being trashed by James or the Legion? I don't get it. But anyway, back to Drama 2. Drama 2, you are the brains of the operation. You have kept the Legion alive. You have kept Jamie in business. This is not his show, it's your show. He's just the face of the show. You are the brains of the operation. And you know what? As weird as that sounds, that's actually a compliment. And it's not that I'm necessarily trying to compliment you. I'm just speaking the truth. You are the brains of the operation. You're the one that's kept this going. Jamie would have been out of business had it not been for you. And I really hope Jamie realizes that and has appreciated what you've done for the Legion. And every single time you guys have had a fake fight, it's been a fake fight, a fake removal of the mod wrench. You even had a community posting on that at one point, Drama 2. You've always been Legion, and ever since you joined Jamie 3.5 years ago, you've never left. It's all been part of your script. You are the manager. You are the brains of the operation. You are the manager, the casting director, and Jamie's more the face. Now, you do some shows every now and then, too. But I'll tell you this. Let me tell you this, Drama 2. I'm going to be honest with you. Many people have said this. This is the truth. Despite what's happened, right is right and wrong is wrong, and the truth is the truth, right? You are a much, much, much better creator than Jamie. You are much more interesting to listen to. You are much more entertaining. You are much more... You're spot on with some assessments. Now, the ones that you do about me, you amp them up. You take them out of context. But for the most part, outside of me, you're pretty spot on with what you talk about. And you're very engaging and very entertaining. You are. Jamie's not. Jamie's boring as fuck. He is extremely boring. He is very monotone. And that's just how I feel. And a lot of people feel that way. That's why people prefer you do the simulcast than James, because you do much better jobs at the simulcast than James does. That's the truth of the matter. Thanks, Tia. It just infuriates me how they treat Eli. Let's see. I can't read that account. That Newsome, whatever. You are absolutely right. She is the one with all the brains and muscle. As far as I'm concerned, Pork Chop doesn't have very much muscle. No, it's. Listen, Drama 2. We're paying you a compliment. Here's the thing. You go to bat for here. This is the thing that I've never understood, right? You remember Drama 2, the days I was telling about the mama bear thing with Dawn? Like you are one of the mama bears for James. But my whole thing is what is it? I don't understand. None of you are dating Jamie. You're not family. You're friends. What is it about Jamie that you're fighting so hard for? I'm just wondering, what is it about? I really would like to know. Because let me tell you this, Drama 2. You're very smart, and you could have created your own set of channels and run your own thing outside of Jamie and made way more money and been way more successful. Like I told you, you're good at what you do. You've had the experience from Hollywood. Now, you hadn't done the YouTube thing, and I did help you. You did ask me some questions about streaming and stuff, and I helped you a little bit. But for the most part, you figured it out on your own. You had the experience from Hollywood. You brought that here, and now you're a natural at it. But you've invested all your time into making Jamie money and popular and all that, at least popular at that point, or popular amongst a certain group of people. But you're the one that's done all this work. You're the one that's done the legwork. You're the one that's kept it together for him. What I don't understand is why would you do that for somebody else and not for yourself? And you could have built a big brand and probably had 100K subscribers now and made a lot more money. I don't get it. Why? Why did you go that route instead of doing it for yourself? Why? I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm asking you a legitimate question. You know what I really wish, Drama 2, instead of all this drama bullshit garbage about, Don's dog not being neutered, and then we stud him out. Yeah, we do stud him out, Drama 2. We haven't done it in a while, and it's too late to neuter him now. But what does it matter if we want to stud the dog out and not neuter him? Like, instead of talking about that crap, instead of talking about, all this fake instigated drama, how about let's have a real show? See, here's the thing, Drama 2. If I thought that you and I could have a real show about this without trolling or without hating and attacks and stuff, I would do a panel with you and basically ask you some questions saying, hey, with all the talent that you have, why have you focused all of your energy to help a guy like Jamie out when you could have done something amazing for yourself and probably been more popular and more successful, making more money? I'm serious. That's a legitimate question. Is that not a legitimate question, folks? He doesn't get that, Richard. Come on, Eli. The answer is easy. Drama. No, she's not in love with Jamie. Stop that. She's not in love with Jamie. She's not. That's not it. Stop it. That's not it. That's not it. It's more of a friendship, motherly, nurturing type of love. Because that's the type of person Drama 2 is. In real life, that's how she is. Out on YouTube, this is all fake instigated drama. I legitimately feel she wanted to help the guy. I legitimately feel she cares for his well-being. This is not like a romantic thing. Why do you think? do you think that she would try to get him back with Amber if she was the one that had feelings for him in that way? It's not like that. It's more of like a family type of love. It's more of like a mama bear type of thing. Look, at one point I felt bad for Jamie. I was trying to help him 6+ years ago. And, look what happened. He got a sponsor that started paying him to come at me. And then I got shitted on for helping him and motivating him to stay on this platform when he was about to leave the platform. He was about to leave the platform because his channel got demonetized back in 2017. When the apocalypse hit, there was a big ordeal with YouTube sponsors back then, and his content wasn't in alignment with what the sponsors wanted to pay regarding ad revenue. And so he was about to leave YouTube, and I convinced him to stay. So I cared for him too until he shit on me, until he started doing this dumb shit. I cared about him too. This is the real story. If you want the real story, folks, come over here. And this real story is worth way more than all that nonsense garbage bullshit drama. But here's the thing. Like, let me put this out there, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm being honest here, sharing a genuine, real story. I'm sharing the real side of things, and no one's donating, right? So maybe these people are right. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying maybe they're right. I'm sitting here pouring my heart out, telling the truth, and apparently no one feels compelled enough that it's worth even a $2 donation or a $1 donation. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, that's all. Not a big deal. I keep it real. I keep it raw and real. Is that Farley? Senator Palacio, if that's Farley above you, can you ban him, please? He's not welcome here. Farley's been in on many sock accounts. He's not welcome here. Can you ban Farley, please? Hi, Lucy. Hi, Tia. Hi, Richard. Angry and everyone. I'm having a hard time seeing this. Okay, cool. Thank you, Jill. I'm having a hard time seeing this today. It's just very, very hard to see. And even you, James, you were still talking about me on your community tab. And you want to know something, James? You want to know what else is going to ice me out? If you really, truly want to ice me out, you got to get Silicone JO to stop doing shit. You got to get Silicone JO to not necessarily stop supporting you guys monetarily, but stop supporting you to come at me. Because if you don't, then you're not going to ice me out. I am asking you guys, I'm begging you guys to ask me, so I'm begging you guys to ice me out. I want you to ice me out. But you have not iced me out. You're trying to come up like some innocent guy saying that, F off, Eli, I don't talk about it, I don't restream you anymore, but your other people that work close to you do. Right? And they still have content, lots of content up on me, and they still make community posts on me. So how is that icing out, James? See, James, here's the thing. I don't want to have to hold you accountable for them. But you are accountable for them because technically they work for you, even though, honestly, I think the owner of the business should be Drama 2 because Drama 2 is the Legion, not you. You are not the Legion, James. Drama 2 is the brains of the Legion. Drama 2 is way smarter than you. Drama 2 is way better of a creator than you. She's more funny than you. She's more charming than you. And I know a lot of people are going to not like me saying this, but it's the truth of the matter. And you know it's not the first time you've heard that. And it won't be the last. Another thing, Drama 2, here's the thing. I'm just being honest. I don't care about the past. I'm not looking to hold anyone accountable. But you called me out as a gaslighter. You called me out as somebody that's being slanderous. No, I'm not slandering shit. What I care about is recovering some of the money I've lost based on what I feel you folks have taken from me using my content in large amounts, such as entire simulcasts. You see, Drama 2, there was one time where you mentioned on the stream, and I also got screenshots of this, that you said, and I quote verbatim, I have the clips. I'm not going to put it out. I don't want to put it out. But just know, you know I have the clips. You have clips of me. I get it. We all have clips on each other. So you know this is true, right? You said I won Eli as a door prize. When I heard you say I won Eli as a door prize, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, and I kept my mouth shut because I was trying to keep the peace, right? I was trying to keep the peace. I had a lot going on back then. It was back in the days where Donna just moved in. And I didn't have as much energy as I have today. I was just more and more busy even back then. I'm busy now, but I was even more busy back then. But you said you won me as a door prize, and you also said that you're getting paid $2,000 a month to restream me. You said that publicly. Now, again, I'm not holding you accountable for it. I don't care. I'm letting it go. What I'm saying to you, Drama 2, is whether it's fake instigated drama or not, okay, you're coming out here and agreeing with what other people are saying. You're saying yourself. You did a stream earlier. Eli, you don't need the money. You go to all these, you had these expensive dinners with Dawn and this and that. Yet you come out here and, you are begging for donations. I'm not begging, I'm asking. I have the right to do that. This is my business. And just because I want to buy a nice dinner for my lady and I every now and then doesn't mean I'm not entitled to run a business and make more money. Do you think because I buy an expensive salmon dinner once in a great while, it's only like $60, $70 for the two of us. That's an average price dinner. Not even that expensive. But because of that, I'm not allowed to make more money. I don't have the money you guys think I have. I don't have the money. You guys keep saying my mother takes care of me. I firmly think that you honestly believe that at this point. It's not true. It's absolutely not true at all. I don't have the money you guys think I have. But I do have a food budget. Because we got to eat. And sometimes, because Don and I are very busy, especially when I'm working, trying to run my business, I'm too tired to cook. And so is she at times. So we eat out. What is wrong with eating out? Just because we eat out every now and then, or even more than every now and then, why are we not allowed to ask for donations? Why are we not entitled to make money like you guys are? We don't question how you spend your money. I start making some okay money, and here's the thing. Let me tell you this, Drama 2. We made less than $1,000 this month, just so you know. I worked my ass off. We made an okay amount, but it was under $1,000, Drama 2. Here's the thing. You said you were getting paid $2,000 a month for a while to restream me. Easy money. That was just handed to you, and all you had to do was sit around and rebroadcast me an hour or two a day. For $2,000 a month? Wow. Jeez, man. I've been working my ass. 8.4K watch hours worth of content for the last 2 months. And for the last 2 months, for less than $2,000. Where you made $2,000 and you had to restream me an hour or two a day. I put a lot more time and effort into it. So it was easy money, right? So why were you allowed to take that amount of money to restream me, and I can't make money and still buy a nice dinner for my lady? We do need more money to pay Don's bills. And this is the way we want to do it. What is wrong with that? I pay for the food out of my money, and Dawn's money pays her bills. She has other bills, other expenses. So what is wrong with that? I don't get it. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Who just donated? Tia with a $20 super chat. Get some treats for Bochi and Buster. Thank you so much, Tia. Wow, Tia, thank you so much. I could barely see that. Thank you, Tia, for the $20 super chat. Thank you very much. Tia, I gotta tell you, you and Raleigh are the top 2 supporters here. Lucy, you're new. And listen, I look at everyone equally, but honestly, if I'm going to talk about people that have really stepped up and pay them props, and it's not just because they're donating their hard-earned money to support us, it's because they're just a good person. Tia's been very supportive in the comments section. She's been very understanding. She's been like using her brain and just saying, what the hell is going on here? This is some really weird, strange shit. Right? And Tia, I don't blame you for that. Neither does Don. You know? Hi, Bree. How you doing? I used to think people were weirdos who always eat out. My dude eats almost every single meal out, and he never eats leftovers. It's that... If that's what you like and can afford it, who is anyone to judge? Yeah. So I'm chicken scratch. You're not chicken scratch, Angry Asian. You're a good supporter too. But Tia's here every single day. I'm not taking anything away from you, Angry Asian. You're doing fantastic. Thank you for your donations too. But we're talking about top supporters that are commenting almost every day, if not every day. Tia's there in the comments every day. And it's not even the fact that she's donating, but she's donated a lot. And she's also, on top of donating, she's been very active in the comment sections and in the chats. Like, you want to talk about a real supporter? I'm going to pay my respect to somebody like that. Like, that's it's hard to come by people like that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend you, Angry Asian. You've donated. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But you come around every so often, and I still appreciate that. I'm just keeping it real, you know? Thank you. Thank you for your donation earlier today. Lucy says Tia is awesome. Bree says Tia's a great supporter. I appreciate you, Coach. Well, thank you. I appreciate you too. Like, honestly. You know? Drama 2. If we could have a real conversation on a panel, I would do that with you. If you could put aside all this drama with On the Hunt, with Jamie, if you could separate it, I could have a real conversation with you. We could talk about your real talent and how you actually have real talent and what you've done for the Legion. Again, I don't agree with most of what you've done because you've pinned and pitted people against each other to make it happen. Like, you've dug trenches. You've dug trenches. You've you've fought people head on. I mean, what you've done to keep the Legion alive, I don't know if I could say it's admirable because I don't know if I could say it's admirable because of what you did, but it almost is admirable. I don't agree with what you did. What I'm saying is that you've been very loyal to James, and you have basically given up a lot to give him a chance to have whatever it is he wants. I just don't understand it. I'm trying to keep it real. I would love to have a real conversation with you regarding this, no drama. I just don't think you would do that. I think you would make it dramatic. I think you would ambush me at this point. I would hope not, but I think you would, because that's what your audience wants. And I don't know what it's going to take to turn that around, because I've always said you're much better than all this garbage. You are. You are. Like, I know you so well from the days we worked on stuff together, and you're very smart and you're good at, and listen, I'm not sucking up to drama too. This is the truth of the matter. I know how she operates, and I've known what she's done for the Legion. I just haven't spoke up on it in a while because I didn't have the energy or time to go through all this. But now I'm at the point of where I have the time and energy, and I need to make my business work, so I gotta tackle it head on. But I'm not even saying anything negative. What I'm saying is, all this shit's beneath you, Drama 2. All this shit's beneath you. You know? People tried to get me to sell out the drama. People have tried to suck me into the King and the Cuck show too, like Tiffany did. Other people are telling me to just go all drama or call yourself Coach Drama. And I've said no, I've stuck to my guns. I'm not going to sell out or sell my soul, because it would probably get me more traction or make me more money. But it wouldn't be something I would be proud of. It's not something that I would want to take to my grave and be remembered by, you know? That's not the kind of person that I am. Again, thank you so much, Angry Asian, for the $10 super chat, and thank you, Tia, for the $20 super chat. Much love. Thank you so much. Eli is authentic and the real deal. I try to be, dude. I try to, man. Here, give me a second here. Wow, Lucy with the $49.99 super chat. I am not Tiffany, LOL. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I am not Tiffany, okay? Well, I never thought you were. I was just saying they think you are. James thinks you're Tiffany, and he thinks that you're in here on a sock donating to me with money that her boyfriend Jeff is giving to her because he's got money. And then at the same time, she's trash talking me under a Tiff Tip channel. Like who are these people to make this shit up, right? Thank you so much, Lucy, for the $50, the $49.99 super chat. Wow, thank you so much for that. I know Eli for 6 years. Oh, you do? So we know you from a different account. I wonder if you're probably Cicely A10 or one of them, or Blue Ball Brandon or somebody. 6 years, man. We go back to the MGTOW days, huh? Listen, Angry Asian, do we go back to the MGTOW days? You know what, Hangry Asian, Tia, and Lucy, thank you so much for starting Don and I off amazing already at the beginning of the month. $79.99, it's $80. Thank you so much. Eli is my father. Charge back. Failed, abusive, angry Asian. Lucy is not Tiffany. Thanks so much, Lucy. I will never go that deep. That's dedication. It's probably Tiffany. No, it's not Tiffany. They call him Big Daddy JK. Why did Drama 2 leave my side? She didn't. No, let me explain to you again what happened, okay? She never, I'm the one that told her I have to back away from our friendship. Because she came to me, everything was cool. Like, you know, Drama 2 was instrumental to helping, keep these YouTube streets peaceful and helping people that were getting abused on the platform to no longer be abused. Her and I were the two best at doing that. When we joined forces, we helped a lot of people, and we even helped ourselves, right? And my whole thing at that point, I was telling her, one day I want to create a nonprofit aspect of my business, a Genuine Networking Association, or GNA for short, and focus on helping people with online bullying and harassment, right? Cyberbullying and harassment, because the FBI is in charge of that, but they don't do anything until it's too late, until somebody gets hurt. So, and I still want to do that at some point, but that's what I was telling Drama 2 3.5 years ago. I want to create something where we could be the liaison between, the person and the FBI. We do all the legwork for the FBI, and then we go to them and say, here's your profile, here's what we got. Can you help us with this? We've already done the majority of the work. All you have to do is look into this and either take action or not, right? Because they don't have the resources to do all that investigating. Because they think the online stuff is bullshit until somebody either gets injured or is dead. And if you're dead, it's too late, right? So what happened was, she knew that Jamie was my enemy. He was coming at me. And she was the one that made me aware that their former sponsor, Brian, was paying Jamie and JB Gunner to create a targeted paid hate attack on me. I'm telling you this right now. I would have probably, listen, I give credit where credit's due, Drama 2. You're the one that made me aware of that. If it wasn't for you, I probably would have never figured it out. So here's on one hand, Drama 2 was helping me out. She figured this out. She was very supportive, and I was supportive of her. But then all of a sudden she says, I'm going to go and start working with Jamie. And I was like, are you serious? Because that's my worst enemy. You tried to help me fight this. You're the one that made me aware that, Brian is the sponsor that's paying these people, including Jamie, to put a targeted paid hate attack on me. She's the one that helped me out with this. And then I told her, I said, look, you know what? You got to do what you got to do, what's right for yourself. But if you're going to go work with him, I have to step away from our friendship, at least for the time being. Or at least until you figure out that, hey, that's not what you want to do anymore. And 3.5 years later, she's still on Jamie's side, which is fine. That's what happened. That's all that happened. I could not, here's the thing. How would I have been able to maintain a really good friendship with Drama 2? If she's working with the person that's been abusing my copyright more than anyone, that she once said was getting paid by the sponsor Brian to create a targeted paid hate attack on me. That's the truth of the matter. It's the truth. Now, listen, what's done is done. I'm not looking to get anyone in trouble. I don't care. All I'm doing is sharing the story, and she knows it. She knows that's the truth, right? All I'm saying at this point now, when does this end? Is this going to end, or is it going to keep going? They're blaming me for leveraging Jamie's former supporters. Here's the thing. I haven't even made 1/10 of 1% of what you, Drama 2, or Jamie has made off of my content. If I even just talk about you, Drama 2, you've made 99% more money off of my content than I have. And Jamie's made about 99.9% more money off my content than I have. So how can you blame me for working hard and fighting to get some of that back? And here's the thing, what does it matter if some of those people that are now supporting me are people that used to support you guys, but now are seeing the light, right? How many people have you guys leveraged from me? Jamie leveraged, my entire community from I Am a Creator. And then through RJ, he found out about Natasha Cooper and leveraged that connection and leveraged the Krama community. Everything that Jamie has leveraged has been at the expense and hard work of somebody else. But RJ and I, we always created our own networks. You guys took from us. So what is the problem, Drama 2? If I want to get a little piece of the pie back that you guys have taken from me for years, I'm not trying to harm James or you or anyone or even On the Hunt. But here's the thing. Like you guys say, if you really want to ice me out, then all of you need to stop talking about me, including you, Drama 2, including you, On the Hunt, and you need to remove every single community post on me and piece of content on me and never speak on me again. Because if not, then you're not icing me out. So here's the thing. I'll go check out your community walls later tonight or tomorrow. I'll give it till tomorrow. I'll get up tomorrow. And if any of you have any content on me, on your channel's community wall or videos, then I know I'm not iced out. If you want to ice me out, then legitimately ice me out. I'm begging you to do it. Who is naughty? I don't know, sir. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I feel sorry for no, sir. He's very persistent. That's a good quality. That's so weird. She wanted to be friends with you and Jamie at the same time. Well, she was friends with me first. She was friends with me for a little over a year. I met her through another woman named Brutally Lauren and Susie, and there was a group of women that another creator named the Mad Shangy used to associate with. And I haven't seen the Mad Shangy in ages. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. I should probably reach out to him at some point. I haven't heard from him in ages. But he was a good creator, and he did some great shows. And he called out a lot of the bullshit out here. You did a great job. If you ever come across this, Shangy, you did a great job, man. I wish you would come back. But anyway, I met these women through Shangy, and then everybody was saying, there's this former Hollywood actress, and we would refer to her as SB because she didn't want her full name out here on YouTube. Okay, no problem. We'll call you SB, no problem. I'll just call you Drama 2 now. Like, I'm really seriously trying to be respectful, right? I even have her name fully blocked on Nightbot. I have a lot of people blocked here so they don't get doxxed according to, what they asked me to do, like by their request. But we were friends for over a year first. And I don't know how it happened. Maybe Jamie reached out to her. Maybe she started watching Jamie and started to, really see what he's doing and figured, hey, this is in alignment with what I used to do in Hollywood. I could probably help this guy, and maybe we could all make some money together, and maybe this is something that would be more in alignment with what I enjoy to do. I even told her that back then, because she did want to be friends with both of us, but I told her, I said, look, it's not you. I'm not going to hold you back from going where you want to go. If you want to associate with him and you feel the type of content he creates is more in alignment with what you want to do, then go over there. And hey, best of luck to you. No harm, no foul. I don't hate you. I never have. That's what happened. That's the truth of the matter, folks. I've never been a part of the Legion, but this is exactly the story, people. I've shared this story before, but this is the real truth. This is the actual story. I'm telling you, folks, the actual story here. But I will say this again. Drama 2 is the mastermind. Without her, Jamie would have been out of business. She is good at twisting plots, spinning things out of context, and she does it because that's what she does. That's the job, is fake instigated drama, appearing real. It's entertainment content. She is good at stirring up the pot, which is what they need for their content to work. I'll tell you this, she is way better at it than Jamie and most other people I know. And most people I know would not even be able to pick up on what she's doing. She's that good. She is that good. You are, listen, Drama 2, you are, no disrespect intended, and I'm not trying to sound weird in front of anyone, you are the best at making things that aren't real appear real. You are good for the content and the drama and you know, for as seen on TV stuff, right? You are the best at that. You are good. You're so good that most people don't even realize it's not real. But I do. The problem is I do, right? Not only do I realize it because I know you, I'm just much smarter than most of these people to know what's real and not real. So, you know, when she does things, she is so good. She is so good at twisting the plot to get the views and stuff. You're good. I'm paying you props. That things that aren't true appear to be real, and that's why I've had to stand up for myself and say, no, this is not true. This is fake instigated drama. That's all. I found your channel through Lewis Fuller. Oh, wonderful. How's Lewis doing? Now, a lot of you people call Drama 2 a backstabber. I wouldn't consider her to be a backstabber. I can understand why some of you would think that. And Drama 2, don't take offense to that. You have to understand the things that you do make you come off like a backstabber. But I know you're not. I know what you're doing. It's fake instigated drama. You are the brains of the Legion. You are the one that creates the stories, the plot twists. You're the one that goes and stirs it up in the chats, on the live stream panels. I've seen you work. You're the one that's kept it going. You're the one that's made Jamie's business last this long. That car was coming way too fast. It's the truth of the matter. It's the absolute truth. I know for a fact they're rebroadcasting me, so listen. There would be 80, 100 people here if she wasn't rebroadcasting. Either her or it could be Tiffany too. Tiffany wants a piece of this too. That's fine. You can have it, Tiffany. I don't care. See, they all want a piece of me because they know if none of them rebroadcasted me, I'd have 100 plus people here every day. Right? You can't let that go, huh, Tiff? You can't stand the fact. And listen, I'm not trying to show off. I'm just stating the facts. You can't stand the fact that I would be a more popular YouTuber getting more in the box than you if you didn't do what you're doing, right? Don and I, right? This is the truth of the matter. This is why you guys can't let it go because the moment you let it go is the moment that Don and I run away with this. You're trying to hold on for dear life. Here's the thing. How much longer do you all think you're going to be able to hold on, even if you keep trying to hold on as tight as you have been, right? Do what you got to do, but hey, As long as you folks are continuing to rebroadcast, as long as you folks are not going to starve us out, then we got to keep going. It's all good. Now, I do want to throw in some coaching stuff, and I'm going to do a stream because that other woman was talking about the International Coaching Federation, ICF, which is a business that trains people how to be a coach. It's been around for 27 years or something. The coaching industry is unregulated, and you don't need to have a certificate from the ICF like she probably does to be a successful coach. And you don't have to have anything. Now, you should have a contract, which I do for people that have worked with me privately in the past. I do have a contract that they need to sign before we do a one-on-one or do email coaching. So if you want me to answer that question, because I know that On the Hunt woman was talking about this. Yes, there are things you need to have, professionalism. My emails have disclaimers. Everything is private. When people talk with me one-on-one, that's all private unless they give me permission to use their story for example purposes. Then I get that permission written, and signed. Okay? So you can't sit there and assume that I don't have the proper documents, okay, to protect myself. I find it hilarious. It takes all of them to come at Eli, but he's the only one person. Think about that. They're jealous of Tia. World Wrestling Federation? No. ICF, International Coaching Federation. Pablo, what are your thoughts on that Skyling individual that goes on Jamie's panels? I don't know. Who is that? What are you talking about? I don't know who Skyling is. Who is that person? Pablo. Hi, Coach. Do you mind if I ask what this is about? Well, if you don't know what it's about, I'm going to ban you. Oh, Dan, how are you doing? They're never going to be able to compete with you. You're out of their league. I'm not even trying to compete in their league. I'm not even trying to consider myself in a league with or without them. Here's the thing. We can say whatever we want to try to knock these people down. I'm not even trying to do that. I've had to come off that way in the past because I was frustrated. The truth of the matter is, I'm not trying to compete with any of them. I don't even talk about them. When it comes to Drama 2 and On the Hunt, I haven't talked about them. Lately I have because they just don't stop. Lately I have because Jamie stopped coming at me, but they didn't. So now we fought Jamie off, and Jamie's like, okay, I don't want any part with this, right? I don't want any part of this, right? But Drama 2 and On the Hunt kept going on. So it's like you can't ice someone out unless everyone in the group ices them out. That's the truth of the matter. Do you folks agree or not? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. In order for the Legion to truly ice me out, it has to include Jamie, Drama 2, On the Hunt, and the rest of them. It can't just be Jamie. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that statement. 1, they all need to move on. Thank you again to all the super chats. Thank you, Angry Asian, for the $10 super chat. Thank you, Tia, for the $20 super chat. And thank you, Lucy, again, for another $49.99 super chat, $50. What are they jealous of? I don't understand. What are they jealous of? Everyone says 1 in the chat. What's the jealousy of? Pablo, it's the one that uses the anime avatar with pink or rainbow hair on their head, virtual character. Yeah, I've seen that. Now I know who you're talking about. Thanks for clearing that up, Pablo. And I'm going to ask you, in the meantime while I respond, I never heard, did you respond to that posting I made? You were saying that I'm probably not going to believe your answer if you tell me. Tell me what you were going to say regarding that video by Silicone J.O. But I think it's really weird. I think it's just a weird thing. It's AI. I think it's really weird that, Jamie would bring someone up on a panel like that and run an entire show like that. I think Jamie did it because it was a change of pace and it was something new. But I think at this point right now it's played out. You understand? All of this new stuff, Everything nowadays has a short shelf life, right? Right? Unless you're changing up your topics every single day and talking about something interesting that's new and fresh, people are going to tune out, right? Now, here's the thing. There's always something new. Like if these people keep coming at me, there's always something new to talk about regarding what they've done today that's different from yesterday, which makes it new. But when it comes to people like that Avatar chick, the AI character, right, that James has had on panel for many hours at a time. I mean, it's a boring show. It's a shit show. Oh, by the way, Drama 2, you brought on Bullets for Teeth on your stream earlier. I saw it. I saw the replay. It's all good. I'll watch you sometimes, Drama 2. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I don't think you're a bad person. Listen, Drama 2, besides all the stuff that you guys have done to me, including you, I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think you are. I don't. I don't like what you've done, but what's done is done, right? But I saw your show earlier, and I guess your group of people was saying to ice me out. And then you said that you're going to go live unlisted later on. To do what? Are you rebroadcasting me right now unlisted? To make it appear like you're icing me out when you're really not? Even if you're doing unlisted stuff, you're not icing me out. But more so, you brought on Bullets for Teeth, and I know you were bored off your ass having that dude who's an angry and bitter MGTOW man that hates women, right? He comes on there and says, well, I talk about the gyno judicial system on my channel every Wednesdays and Saturdays at 9 Central. And, the problem in this world is the gynocentric judicial system, which favors women in divorce and child custody cases, like drama 2. Let's be real. You were bored off your ass hearing that dumbass gyno judicial shit, right? You know that. You sat there, you were typing on your keyboard like James does. You're like, when's this guy going to shut the fuck up, right? That's exactly what and you're laughing because you know I'm right, right? So you call me out on stuff, Drama 2, I'll call you out as well. And then you got off your panel and it was like, oh man, I'm not going to bring that mofo on ever again to ruin my crazy drama show. I mean, those drama people are not there to listen to a gyno judicial dude, right? Bless you for all the support, Lucy. Jigwork, I think they are jealous of your ability to do your entire streams on your own, 100% authentic, and you don't need to use other people's content. They can't live without using your content. They are leeches. Yeah, that's true. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Jigwalk. The Horse World. Well, welcome to the channel. How you doing? ODN says what? Hey, ODN, how are you doing? ODN, I want you to really understand here that I'm not in bed with the Legion. And, I know you've had issues with certain people here. I'm trying to be as realistic as possible, dude. I'm trying to be as realistic as possible. I am calling them out, but I'm also speaking the truth at the same time. And so I have a lot of respect for you, ODN. ODN, I'm probably going to remoderate you soon. I don't care what you say. I respect you. Listen, ODN, I want you to know I believe most of what you've said, ODN, over the years, you've been right, you've been spot on. And one of the best ways to get you to believe that is to I want to remod you. I'm going to probably remod you tonight or tomorrow. And I know you don't care about the mod wrench, but I do care about it because I care about you. I do care about you, ODN. I'm just going to pretend it's all the Jerry Springer show in my head, dude. It's the only thing that makes sense. You're right. No, listen, dude, listen. ODN. I'm just defending myself. I have to keep defending myself. If these people keep going, I got to keep defending myself. It's the only thing that's worked to get my channel to move forward, because until these people stop rebroadcasting me, the YouTube algorithm's going to favor them and not me. I'm not going to be able to grow with new people. This is the only way I've been able to grow, ODN. I shit you not. I'm telling you the truth. I don't want to do this. I don't have a choice. I wish they would starve me out of content. If they starve me out, that's all good. That's all I want. They said they're going to starve me out, but they're not. At ODN, Eli's not working with the Legion. I'm not. Giuseppe Balsamo, whatever that name is. Bullets for Teeth and Pork Chop secretly. Oh, God, that's horrible. That's horrible. 105 minutes. We are at 1 hour and 45 minutes. I got to get going, folks. Thank you again for all your super chats to start off the new month, pretty much at $80. We actually did pretty well in ad revenue last month. Between YouTube Premium revenue and ad revenue, I think we made over $200 in ad revenue and YouTube Premium revenue. I mean, that's not bad for a small channel like this. And then, we had a good month with super chats and super stickers and cash apps and PayPals. We didn't hit $1,000 where, we didn't hit that, but we still did okay. And we thank you all for that. Thank you once again to Angry Asian for your $10 super chat. Thank you to Tia for your $20 super chat. And thank you again to Lucy for your $49.99 super chat. God bless you all. I'm probably going to take the rest of the night off. Don wants sandwiches tonight, so I'm going to go grab some sandwiches. They're not that cheap, so you know what? You can't blame me for expensive takeout tonight. It's only going to be about 20 to 25 bucks. That's an average meal, maybe 30 bucks. It's the average cost of a meal nowadays, even if you buy it at the supermarket. But sandwiches are great, yeah. Maybe Togo's or Panera Bread or something. Yeah, have a great night, everyone, says Tia. Tia, thank you so much. Everyone have a beautiful night. Lucy, thank you so much once again. Thank you to everyone. God bless all of you. Have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.